So a little bit of shoulder work today to warm up. So little cheeks here is going to help me out. So on your back, and just for starters, just kind of wag your tail, shimmy your shoulders. And, you know, we've done on various days, we've done mapping of wall lean. We've done the actual session of having wall lean against the wall. And so our goal in all of these is I have all of these props here. Our goal is basically to be able to do a snow angel. And I think I just get past the table. Okay, so ideally, we want to be able to take our arms straight up overhead and to have them to be as flat and as straight as we can. So it's some, and whether you're among them or not, some people lose their straight about here and they have to start bending. And so it ends up being more like this kind of thing as opposed to that. Or maybe they can't touch the floor any longer because they're stuck right here. And so the overall goal is to continue to work so that when you're here or when you're here, you can bring them straight up and back and be as flat and straight as this, or maybe better. So what we're going to do is take a full deep breath and go ahead and shimmy your shoulders and allow cheeks. You can put a Coregeous ball underneath you. And when you're here, our goal is to be working on length. And so maybe as we go up and down, because this is where we're going to start, as we go up and down, we're getting into the shoulder blades. We're finding a little bit more range of motion. And we're encouraging, but never forcing, through that range of motion. And feel free to come to a nice straight status because our torso is straight from the hips through the shoulders coming up to here. And we're trying to be as straight as we can be. And so then we're going to tick-tock from side to side, taking the elbow toward the side of the torso. Continue to breathe in and out of your nose, down into your belly. And take a full deep breath and go ahead and settle down. And maybe you can touch the floor, maybe you can't. Maybe this is too much. Maybe you're okay if your hands are still holding. Maybe you need to put a ball, a pillow, or something underneath to rest. Maybe a bolster, something to put under your head. Maybe, but maybe you're fine. So take a full deep breath, and whether you come from a snow angel perspective, sorry, baby, and come straight up overhead. Now, needless to say here, our shoulders are not going to touch the floor because we are suspended, but you're reaching the arms out as far as you possibly can. You're feeling that stretch through the torso, through the chest. It's a great opportunity to breathe because there's a lot of expansion of the rib cage. And you're encouraging the arms to reach out and find a little more space. So if you are out here and cannot get to this space, then that's fine. You're here. Reach out from there, pulse, and adjust as you find your progress. So on that note, enjoy today's workout. Here's the littles, CJ, and Cheeks. Have a great one.
So we want to be about
apart. We're standing tall. The shoulders are back. The arms are at our side. Take a nice, full, deep breath. Arms up overhead. Stretch. Start with a really nice stretch and gently lean back. Nice, full, deep breath. Allow the arms to come out to your side. And up in front. And come down. And out. And back. And up. And each time, if you can't come all the way up, you're just going to try to come a little further up. So each time, you may not be able to get to here. Right now, basically, if we come all the way up, the back of our hands are going to be connecting with each other. And that might not be achievable for everybody. So you're just going to come up when you're here to the degree that you can. So don't force this. If this is where you are, that's fine. And then you'll come back. Arms come forward, and again, however far you are, that is what you're going to do. Now, we have lots of compromised shoulders, so if when you're coming up, you are able to come maybe to here on this arm and up to here on this arm, that's okay. Okay, because we're going to try to encourage both of them to get better. But if you're able to do this on this side, don't compromise it and make it only go to where this other one's able to go. We're wanting to be able to make both of them work at their current pace. And then eventually you might be able to get this guy to go up further. So again, our motion is up to the degree that you're able to go up. And then we come down to our side of our torso. Up overhead to the degree that you're able to go. And whatever that range is just fine. You're not going to force. So just go ahead and into that gentle routine. And continue to breathe in and out of your nose, down into your belly. So now we're going to change that orientation. And so we're going to allow the arms to be out and come back up this way. Bring them down, facing each other, and go back to whatever your back range of motion is. So we're coming this way, we're coming back up, we're coming out, in, and going through that range. So each time you're checking to see, so that if at any point in time you've got a spot that maybe when you're coming here, this range of motion is not currently available to you, but this one is totally capable. Go ahead and bring both of them to wherever they currently are able to go. And eventually we will work toward maybe matching them. But all we're looking for is trying to improve whatever your current range of motion is. Take a nice full deep breath and relax the shoulders. Take a breath. Again, rotate. Take a nice deep breath as you lean forward. And we're coming into a forward fold. Allow the hands to come to the floor if that's available, not necessary. If you hold on to your ankles, to your shins, to your calves, to your knees, if you wish to hug your elbows and allow your torso to hang, totally acceptable. Take a nice, full, deep breath and gently come back up. Arms up overhead. And relax the shoulders. And come back into a comfortable position. And take your arms out. And going into our airplane, coming off to this angle. And coming the other side. And go ahead and give some angles to it. And trying to keep the arms nice and level as much as you can. You may find that one angle doesn't work as well as it does on the other side, that's fine. But all of this continues to be a test of our balance, of our posture. It's helping to strengthen throughout the core. And balance out both sides. And gently come back and roll the shoulders. Take a nice full deep breath and come down. And basically we're going to be in a child's pose position and gently take your arms out in front and gently feel that stretch through your torso, throughout your arms. Walk your fingers, literally feel your fingers in the mat or in the carpet and pull away from your torso. You can go ahead and come up a little bit. You can wag your tail. You can widen your stance, a little wider knees. Really elongate. Come out to the side. Feel free to bring your body as far as you can make that rotation at your hips. And gently walk your way back. And going off to the other side, trying to keep the hips down, the knees are down, stretching through the torso, through the arms, and slowly make your way back. Take a nice full deep breath. And then feel that stretch again throughout your spine. Wag your tail and gently come up. And roll your shoulders. Nice, full, deep breaths. And coming onto your back. And shimmy your shoulders, wag your tail. And go ahead and bend both knees. And hug them to your chest. And gently rock from side to side. And your arms are going to come out to the side and pushing into the floor. And as far as you can, go ahead and rotate your hips and your shoulders, keeping your hips and your spine, keeping your shoulders down. Come off to the side. But only to the degree that you comfortably can go. Don't compromise anything in order to be able to accomplish it. Encourage that rotation. Take a nice full deep breath, come back to center, gently rock from side to side. Go ahead and put your knees up. Go ahead and hold your heels. You can wrap your hands and bring them around. You can bring your arm directly parallel with your leg. And coming up into a happy baby and gently rock from side to side. And again, feel free to rock as far as you wish. You can send, as you're rocking off to one side, feel free to send that leg out a little further. And coming back in, hug those knees to your chest. Send your legs out, arms up overhead, fingers and toes toward opposite walls. Wag. Shimmy your shoulders, wag your tail. Nice full deep breaths. Gently come back up. You can roll onto your side. Gently coming back up. And coming into a comfortable seated position. Take a nice full deep breath. Arms at your side. Up overhead, bringing that energy down to your heart center, connecting with your heartbeat and your breath.
Thank you for sharing today with me. Move well, stay healthy, be happy. Namaste.